Hey guys, welcome in if you're here. If you're early like that. I don't even know how long it's been this time. I guess it's the norm. Let's see what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna write it down right now. So I have a little reminder. Enjoy the ASMR. There's gonna be ASMR in the VOD because there will be no music here for this part. And the reason is that we're exporting VODs to YouTube nowadays, so check out the YouTube channel. Go subscribe to that. You get full VODs only there. Without music that could get it blocked. So this part is just gonna be me typing. Get the ASMR instead. Today I'm going to fight my true nemesis, the Marching Mild, who is a coward, a fascist, because they're marching permanently. And they're hiding away in a fortress full of death traps that has tormented me since I was a child. So I'm not happy about. I have a grudge against him. And I'll show you his smug little mug in a moment. I feel like you should really see that gormless grin on his face. The Marching Mild that we're going to kill. We're going to get through that level one way or another. I think I'm gonna get to the actual game right now. So Zacharias here can catch a break from dancing. Speaking of, this is the Deity Brocast, episode 17 apparently. I checked it. And then I went and renamed everything in the playlist. Before there is an 18 and a 19 and a 20 and I have to do the formatting after fucking 2000 episodes that I plan on doing. So I did it yesterday. I'm your host, Broligos. You may know me as that still, because I did at least 2 streams like that in the 3 months that I had a name. In the 2 months that I had a name, 2.5. And back to being Deity Bro, 3rd time I have this name. I think I already did a stream under this name last time, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe this is my first damn Deity Bro stream. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to check. Because that would be something to at least commemorate. My first Deity Bro stream in 2025. Like I said, I had the name before. You can stop dancing, bro. This is me. I'm outside. Yes, I am outside. I do that. That's the thing I do, going outside. Let's see. We got ourselves the stream announcements. It should say in the stream announcement what the last time was that I streamed. 30th of March? I don't recall streaming on the 30th of March. What do you mean? What do you mean? Did I stream 6 days ago? What the fuck did I stream? Only 6 days ago? Yeah, I played Yoshi Silent. Yeah, I already had a new name. The 20th I still had Broligos. I'm checking the announcements here. I'm so curious. Deity Bro is ready to rumble and ramble in an all-new live show starring your boy himself and maybe Kupo. Kupo is fat chance of that boy showing up. He has rediscovered his love for the hallway now that it's no longer so cold there and sunny because of the sunlight peering in through the roof window. So he's not gonna put up with me just for the warmth of this room. Well, so very small chance of cat today, and maybe for a while. We'll see. He changes his habits every 2 weeks, so stay tuned for a more cat cam eventually. At some point, I was just forced to show up. Let's see if all the announcements went through, like in the new server that I made. There we go. See an announcement in Titans. I see an announcement in Relief server. Wonder who that is. Seems like a sussy guy to me. And I see the announcement. Wait, do I have even more? Planet. That's the official one. Do I see an announcement here? Oh, that's beautiful. Yep. Raise your eyes to the sky and observe. Yep. So second Deity Bro stream. Episode 17. Last time I thought I was one episode off. I didn't remember how many episodes we were in. I just like numbering them. Gives me a sense of adding something to a collection. I like collections. Collections of money, of episodes, of man. You know me. What do you mean that's human trafficking? That doesn't work like that. We play by different rules in gay world, guys. Here's the new UI. I remember showing this off already too. I remember showing this last time. I paused it. So marching mild is not marching right now. Since I did fuck around a bit, that's the big thing I did. I fucked around just with the audio wiring. So I'm gonna check for a bit if everything is sent to the correct output channel for this. Yep. Recording, VOD, and stream. Cool. The last time I may have complained, I will have definitely have been complaining, complained that I hated this level as a kid. That was a bottleneck, and that after this level I never saw the game in the same light again. It just became a horror game for me. Just never knew when it was gonna kick my ass so hard again that it was that marching Milde was gonna come back, you know? Let's turn our volume down a little bit. And let's stop pausing just because I tapped out. For me, that's perfect when I'm not streaming. It's very disruptive for viewers. Here he goes. Wait, they were part of this level too? I forgot about the first batch. So, marching Milde is such a bad faith actor. They pretend they're doing nothing. I want to keep all my life in this level, thanks. And I just walk to the next part. Because they're just minding their own business, so to speak, but they're doing it on a spongy surface. And while they're collaborating clearly with that thing in the chomp thing, that's a red coin. That's gone forever now. You accidentally jump on their heads. I hate this one. Couldn't they have just made this platform a little bigger? For my eggs not to drop into the abyss. Those eggs from the boxes save lives. You know, I don't need to turn my enemies' souls into eggs that way. Horrible level. Horrible level. It has 4 sections. We need some keys from each section. We might as well use it. We might as well use it. You start off with the nastiest part. From what I recall. Instant death from the thorns, by the way. I wonder if this is the first time we see the thorns. I wouldn't know because I've been playing one level every few months since 2023. This is kind of fun. So far. You get to destroy shit. And stuff comes out of the blocks. Suffice it to say, this is not the part that I hated. I can tell that's the red one. I've learned to discern them. Oh. Oh no. This stupid crusty dusty ass texture in the middle of no. Why don't they dust things here? The dust and the bandit are a nefarious combination. I saw what they were doing there. I felt what they were doing there. Everything in this game feels like a trap beyond a certain stage. This is pretty much the point where everything becomes a trap. Where it looks harmless, but it's lined up to inflict maximum pain. No, I don't think I'm gonna hit that like this. I need to jump, I think. As you see, if there are more of those bandits, that will really fuck with you. Because they keep you from retrieving Baby. Wait. Oh, you can actually just straight up undigested return them. They should look like vomit at least. If you don't turn enemies into eggs, they should just become vomit. I don't like this section. It's too long. It forces me to go through a lot of narrow passageways. God, there's so much here I forgot. I don't remember. That is to say nothing I really remember. I just remember the thorns being an obnoxious obstacle. But I thought we would get to that part faster. Wait, are you saying this is not where we're heading? This had better be like a door or something. Really? That's all? No. That is not the nasty part. This is not the nasty part. So now we just head back. There was one section in particular that I really hated. It was the lava, but that was like the second and most annoying. This so far is fairly straightforward. Just gotta remember to kill these guys in their very narrow passageways and not... I don't know why I can't time that. By the way, this is Zach Plays a Gay Little Game That Pisses Him Off Part 3. And I know that. I'm aware. I want you guys to know that I'm gonna get grumpy. And I'm gonna sound a little bit annoyed. Because I don't like this level, but I still want to get past it. So this is me basically sucking it up and working. Wait, weren't you dead? I really want... You know what? Do I really want those yellow fucking eggs? I think I don't. I think I just want to get done with this level. They ambush me. So now we go back. All the way back. And they couldn't have made like a shortcut. No. I mean, is there no shortcut? Really backtracking? In 1995? This seems weird. I don't think I need to go back through here. No, that can't be right. Was it not through here? Like... Alright. It's not right. I actually need to get past that part. See that? That's Yoshi's Island for you. Like I said, they line up these traps in very nasty situations. They know full well you cannot jump on the thing's head there. And that there's always a bullet about to fire off behind you. And it is very easy to jump through this platform as well. Delicious. We'll do that faster next time. After I inevitably get one shot by lava or thorns or something foul that I feel is hanging over my head. You know what? They're not gonna give me another middle ring for a while. And always the marching little guys. Always marching, always watching, supporting the status quo. So what I would do is get past the nastiest section and then get this middle ring. Or I do the left section instead of going right. This probably was the shittiest part. Let me just make a little save state in case I get really irritated. So we got bandits here, and they have spikes on their head. Why are you shy? Well, they can be eaten once they spiked. So are they bandits or what? Alright. So far... Alright. I didn't see that coming because I couldn't know that was there. I saw a flower, so... So this is not cheating. Because it was not technically hard to avoid, it was just due to the system limitations that they did not show you. What would happen if you go down there? I don't even need the flower, so... If I had known. I just hit you with an egg, and you ignore that. That only took me 6 eggs. Oh, I don't like this one. See that? Where did I land? Where did I land? I landed on the thing, but not exactly in the middle. Not exactly. Gay little game that pisses me off part 3, like I said. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna be a mental health risk. I'm just gonna put up with it. The biggest gag is that you don't get another middle ring, I think, until the boss after this. The problem is, I guess, that it's just... Oh, you could just swallow those guys. That's good to know for next time. It's just that it's too long, this level. I'm not gonna go for the coins again. We did that last time, and I was betrayed. I will still get these, but just because I'm bored. I already got the other ones. It should have stayed. What's this shit? I knew that whatever it was gonna be over some deadly thorns. You know what? I'm gonna press my keyboard. Go away. Go away, keyboard. Crazy shit happens when I press you. Let me get the teal ball. Let me pull the teal ball up. I have a little ball. Little ball. Best part about this level is that at least we don't need to hear the strange sounds of the Yoshis that they started making in 3D games. Are you fucking... Oh. Oh, sure, okay. No, that's fine. This better leads back to the entrance. Not quite. I guess they didn't want you to accidentally go back to the entrance. So that was well thought out. Always smiling. They know what's ahead. They know what lies ahead. No middle ring. So now we're gonna pull a forest temple. We open the door and we have to backtrack to get the rest of the keys. Remember that? I remember that because I streamed it. And I got very pissed. There's not been a single Zelda Ocarina of Time dungeon that I could do because I don't know them anymore. How'd they go? There's not a single one of those that didn't take me at least one rage quit or break. Unless the whale counts, and that took me 2 hours. I'm still recounting the horrors. I think I've done it the same thing last time. Right. I'm glad the lava is only hot when you fall into it. I don't like this part at all. No, this is not baby friendly. This is not fun. The pixel lava's doing me a frighten right now. I hate that you cannot burn the fire. This is where I died last time, when I was just trying to show this level. You can go here first thing, obviously, after you enter the fortress. This is what we're doing, playing it safe. Watch me play it safe and still die anyway. There we go. That wasn't actually that much easier. Oh god. No, 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 I see you. The dumb thing is that this... How does that floor hold? Like, it's all made out of rock, presumably. Why doesn't it melt? This is the upper floor. And it's just a swimming pool of lava. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know what it's gonna do. Oh, right. Instant kill you. Instant kill you with... No. No, I don't like any of this. No, I don't like any of this. That was no bueno. That was not a fun part. Okay, so this was the shittiest part so far. I don't know, I said it was the second shittiest part. That was the fucking shittiest part. Unless the other one that we haven't done yet is shittier. Don't lose your key, Yoshi. It's possible, I think. I'm not sure. But you eat too many eggs in your key, it just dissolves. You have to go back for it. No. 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 I don't like this. I have to do one more section. Still laughing. The lava squirting fish. Bringing the lava to your doorstep. Because you thought you could avoid it. What is this fucker behind me laughing at? This blonde fucker? Is it because you're buffer than me? This was the one we just did. Alright. Oh, I don't think I like this section either. I'm pretty sure I don't. I think there's gonna be more nastiness. But we'll see. We're gonna see. At least I'm not 100%ing this, so... Okay, so basically do the lava first, right? So far, I would say that the lava is just a short section. And you want to get that. You want to get that middle ring. You don't want to fuck up at the lava level last after you've done 3 fucking parts of this. Sure, whatever. Didn't really want to be at this side. I don't really care for the cute little bonuses. Come on, you can make it. Come on! Yoshi's designing his own level. He's dust crafting. So, the big danger here is the fucking cacti. That's it. Doesn't seem to be on the same level as the lava. Oh. I could have just gone on hitting that thing. Could have gone on forever with that. And that's that. I think I earned a little save state. You won't be laughing soon. You won't be laughing soon. Did that platform think I gave a shit about it? It thought wrong. It thought wrong. Ever more of these bastards. This is my save state. I didn't even cheat that much. Just the once when the game was fucking around with me with the hitbox of the little round platform. Is he gonna flirt with me again? Oh dear. Well, marching mouth will pound you to bits. What's the voice I gave him again? That was something better I gave him. But it's been a long time since, you know, at one level every few months. Good. We get to take out our anger. You made this place. This is your habitat. Or do you think they're just like a puppet of the Koopa government here? Don't they have the exact same mechanic with a slime boss in World 1? We can even crush them like with several at a time. Oh! So this level's hard if you can't use your ass to pound things. Look. I knew this level was a bit of a bitch. That's why I was very cautious. And granted, the lava part is still hard. But I did maybe sort of overestimate its challenge. Definitely not gonna do the next one. This got my heart rate up, man. This might be relaxing baby game. This for me was stressful. Actually trying to recreate that experience of only saving, for the most part, at the middle ring. It's gonna have a little preview. What the poor Yoshi will be facing. This sounds like this. It looks great. I love the background. This looks like something I would use for a UI. Wish it was in HD. I could just screenshot it. First person view. Have Yoshi look at the background. First person view in 2D space would look a little bit. The rest is just a line in front of you. And when you turn towards the player, you see my fucking face. I see. I see, so the boulder is my weapon. And now it's no longer my weapon because I fucked it up. It got stuck. I should have pushed it further. What's this mechanic? Hold on, no. I know I can do this. Is that the final boss of this world? Or it is a boss in some world. I think the 5th one. 5-4? Tap tap the tappity tap. Tappity tap tap. The little iron guy. The metal thing. You know, and now I'm already playing this level. No, come here! It's very possible to lose this fucking shit. This little brown shithead. And I have a feeling like I'm worried if I go there it will be forgotten. But maybe it's hard coded not to be forgotten. What about it? Is this just an optional section? Oh fuck, I forgot. I just feel fine without the baby. Excuse you? Is this how we do this? This is some vile intimidation tactics, Yoshi. This is not okay. This is not how we do this. But it was fun anyway. Now you have no more friends. Be forever alone there. You can only go up and down. But I don't get any of this, whatever they have to offer. You! Traitor! See, some things are not as hard-coded as other things. Now let's see if my boulder is still there. What do you mean, go left? But I can't go left because it's too high up. Go left isn't... I made a blunder out of it. The stupid part is that you can see the next Yoshi. But he can't just walk in a straight line. Just has to stop everywhere to kill everything. Fine. So this was the optional path. Thanks for telling me, like, this is the secret part and this is the part where you're supposed to go. Or something like that. Wrinkly Kong coded question mark cloud. That was the spirit of Wrinkly Kong I just shut down. Good! I'm not even gonna pound everything because there might be an egg. Oh, sorry, an egg. Red coin. No. If you can just separate from that logic, I can actually finish this game one day. I can actually finish this game one day. Huh? You ugly fucker. Did they ever use the pushing mechanic again? Stop. Pause. I wish I did say that I was gonna ignore things like collectibles, but it's just so hard. It's just so satisfying to pick up. Why is that? Where are you going? No! You're going too hard! Too turned! Well, you stay there, right? Don't disappear. And some shit. Can we not go back a little bit and see what I missed over there? Man, these colors in the background. It's just the orange trees against the pink, purple background. That's my fucking colors almost for one of my... For, like, the follower widget thing. The purple and orange. Pastels. I understand now. I have become Yoshi's Island when I pick this aesthetic for a stream. You know what? It's actually a sunny day, but my feet are chilly, and we can't have that. So I'm gonna look for my raccoon slippers for a second. Park under your bed. Alright, here come these big fucking fat truck-sized slippers. Hopefully it will save me some electricity. Alright, guys. And keep in mind, if you have to stay gooned, because there's more coming up than just Yoshi's bullshit. Yoshi's crusade. Yoshi defending the island. I suppose I went from Yoshi's committing genocide to Yoshi's defending, but you know, that's actually not the maybe the best talking topic in the current geopolitical climate. But I do think they have a lot of... They built those fortresses as like an occupational force. That's what I assume. It all looks very improvised. The Koopas, that is, you know, that's what I talked about last time. Koopas, they built all these settlements. Only the monkeys are native. And how do you know which are native? I think the ones that are not made generals or bosses of the fortresses and castles are native species. And others are troops. So yeah, I'm definitely killing some local flora and fauna. But mostly monkeys, really, so far. And the crab probably too, but I don't like that crab. It reminds me of the Twitch ads. It's mostly because I use the crap when an ad is being announced by the bots. Oh, 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 faster! What am I missing? Why can't I go up here? Was this a one-time thing? Was this a one-time pleasure? Alright. You can fucking eat anything, but not that? There's no going inside here. I don't like that I can see there's something up there. I can see you. All in all, is this another part where I should just get a boulder? But they're begrudging me that because I used the wrong accent? I don't get a boulder? What about... Come here. What about I use you as a little trampoline? What about use the other guys as a trampoline? What about I fuse you into some fucking Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom shit? No. Don't roll that far, dude. Not you. You! Again. It's always you. They really build up this villain arc. Can I even bounce off him to begin with? Or is that just something I made up in my head? You totally fucking can't. What? Well, this is not exactly the power of a boulder, is it? It doesn't have quite the same oomph. To just spit out a little rubber guy. All the secrets are lost on me. Because there was some path somewhere I was not made aware of that wasn't obvious. I should have taken, there's no way back now. Oh, we're there. We missed an entire section of the level, clearly. We're being punished for not knowing everything in advance, as always. Don't know what you're supposed to do here. Just jump on enemies again, or use a boulder, or... I feel like there had to be a boulder here. There had to be a boulder here somewhere. And I know exactly where, because... I tried to get up there. Well, fuck you 2 level. This has been another glorious 40 minutes of Yoshi's Filler Island that I use as filler content for my stream. And I feel like I've done my duty. What is the next level, though? With the brown Yoshi. Is the brown Yoshi going to have a brown sky? I just feel like... I just wonder if there's something to the color code, like the levels match the Yoshis. It was a strange color too. Didn't straight up just make him like chocolate. No, it's very pale brown. You know what's happening, guys? I think the sun is setting in this world. We should progress. Could it be that? Is the sun setting just throughout the entire game? The Chupa Chupa thing is definitely not playing ball by dying. Fine. Guys, I gotta check this theory now. I know it gets dark, that some levels are dark, but I never really paid that much attention to the backdrop. Now I do because I like the gradients. I gotta make a YouTube video about this. I learned news today. I learned this about this 35-year-old game. 35? 30. Come here! I like that one. I like that part. I like the part where I did that. Now I gotta keep playing. Now I gotta keep playing, dude. No. No! Why does this go wrong every step along the way? I try to be so cautious. It's not me, it's how the game is designed. It's meant to annoy you. Like I said, I sometimes forget that. These narrow passageways and thingies, enemies in narrow spaces, it's all intentional. I have to remember that. It's no coincidence. It's by God's design. A cruel God's... or cruel angel design, yeah. Give me some of that. I could tell which way that bridge would go without stupid arrows. You think I am a baby? I'm far smarter than the babies. That's why I completed the Marching Mild level with relative ease. Compared to when I was a child. An actual bubby. May not seem like it, but this is as good as it gets. You cannot play this game better than I'm doing now. It's just that difficult. It's basically scripted that you get hit. The only problem is that I don't know what is where the secrets are, I guess. I don't know what. So I need to explore and fuck around. Like, how the fuck do you get over there? So that's of a matter of execution and more of a matter of not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. We're supposed to be doing. What? I see that there. No. I make this level. I designed the level with my... Can't you just fucking bash... No, no, no. I need the fish. I need the fish to... For my bones and for my eggs. For my protein. Come on. No! Are you stupid? Wait, the fish do not turn into eggs. What are they made of? Out of thin air? Oh, fucking god, it just turned into farts and burps, I guess. Alright! Well, I'm all out of chewing gum and eggs. What if I really wanted to play that stupid bonus game with Bandit, you know? Get the key from that box and all that. Can I even still get that? Can I even still get up there, even if I find the key? Hey! You didn't need to come back. What do you mean? What do you mean I didn't get the key? I was right under it. See what I mean? You're meant to fail. Especially the first time. It's scripted. It's hard-coded that key falls into the water, you're not getting it the first time. It's hard-coded you run out of eggs there, and that you can't eat the fish because they turn into air. If you think you can cheat the system, you can break it, no. You're meant to fail. You're not meant to get the key. Guess what? We're not going back. Not going back. Fuck you too. How would I even have gotten up there? Let's say I got the key from there. And would just have fucking fallen into the water. Can you even get up there? Yoshi doesn't want to eat this. He can eat the entire wooden rotating platforms with an arrow on it. Not the rubber ones. That won't fit. Oh yeah, I could have gotten up here. Never mind. But that makes it all the more bitter, doesn't it? Is Miyamoto dead already? Oh, he should be. Controversial statement. But not even like the most controversial one so far. That was the part about the genocide. So. Yeah, I'm slowly just building it up. Desensitizing my audience. Best music in the game. Always the worst fucking sections. Is there got some kind of one-shot cannibal fish here? Why am I still playing this? Why am I still... You were my friend! You were my friend! You were the egg flower! You were my pussy flower! Who deflowered you, flower? Who got you pregnant with these cacti? Instead of your beautiful, pure, unfertilized eggs that I could straight up eat and not actually even have to eat? What? What? What do you mean? No! 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 You... I have 6 eggs. What? See what I mean? Randomly... I can't believe what this flower's doing to me. I don't know why I'm obsessed with that flower, I just hate it. It is an enemy. It has become an... It's still invulnerable, but it's an enemy now. You have disgraced yourself for carnal pleasures, flower. You had sex with a fucking cactus. You had sex with the enemy. And now you must die like the rest of these inferior scumbags. Why is it so annoying to have a flower spit things in a random order? It's not even random. It spits it farts a couple of times, then it spits it. I think I'm just too disgusted with this. Why did I keep playing this? I wasn't pissed off until now. I hate how those things move. It seems innocuous. Yes, that! Why? See that? There's a level of randomness to that. It doesn't always do that, so you think you're safe, and then suddenly it starts bouncing around and comes towards you. Or under you. I don't know why I don't remember this section. Like, I remember Marching Miles Forest very clearly. But Mild has nothing on this saboteur, this traitor, this collaborator. The flowers are natural allies, normally, of the Yoshis. But we're now into territory where they've been co-opted. Clearly. The fish and the monkeys, though, they were always pieces of shit. And you are not welcome here. And he knows it. And he's not happy about it either. Alright, I ran out of X. What options do we have? I guess dying? Guess I'll die. Just swim underneath him, but then I'll bump into you and baby gets upset again. Wait, can't you jump? Why do you do that? Why do you go fast? They just keep inventing new patterns. There's a good one. He hasn't been bought. He hasn't been sleeping with the enemy. Good flower. Not a Koopa. He's not being cooperating. I thought there was something here. Look, and there is. Oh, maybe that was. This was the optional content, wasn't it? Part that I just jumped away from. Can I just put an arrow like say this is optional? If you want to explore that, cool. But you have to do it now because if you go here, this is a point of no return. Here we go. Wait a second. Now I'm starting to feel like this is the point of no return. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that though. I already stopped having fun because there's clearly a section I missed. I stopped having fun when the vagina flowers were, you know, queefing cacti at me. They birthed cacti. But now you already know that it's lost. It's a lost cause. You will never find everything. You missed out on some really cool shit. If I ever start to feel sympathetic towards Shy Guys in Mario Kart or everything, and I will just have to play this game again. The way they just endlessly keep adapting. Coming helicopters and shit. No, you don't get enough time, do you? Okay, so how are you supposed to get that? Or to that Shy Guy? This is all just painful. Okay, but that rarely happens, okay? That sort of thing rarely happens. That it goes all the way back to a previous part of the screen. Just so you can get one red coin there. Normally it's like, you don't know. Chances are very big you continue, you miss out on something. You keep going right, you cannot go back. You're not supposed to, oh, go back, this one too. This one too. Another one of those. I know now, oh, you've been fucking with the egg flowers. It's the piranha plant. It's not the cacti. Because he spits the same shit. Similar shit. The less bouncy variety. I really expected to get pissed off sooner though. You have to admit this. It took me longer this time. It took me a bit longer this time. Yes. Drown in his own swamp of sorrows. Most things don't really give a fuck. Sorry, my Chinese nightlight started talking to me. Out of nowhere, in the background. Thought it was a ghost that appeared behind me. I thought it was Momo-chan. I will forever be bad with the projectiles. I need to pay more attention to that. My normal instinct to just continue and plow on and get a hit in directly before they hit me, that doesn't apply here. This is the end of it. I don't understand these platforms. What are they made out of? Like rubber? Is it floating? Not grass, is it? It's over here. There's never anything over there either. It never go on for long. What would it look like from the top? Like, imagine it zoomed out and it was just another pineapple on pizza. What a reveal. Okay, but 55 minutes of Yoshi's Island is definitely enough of a section. I got all 72 points. We're pretty accomplished there. Okay, but these levels were relatively dumb. This is gonna be like an athletic kind of level, right? See a fucking platform, you know that's gonna happen. We've done our best here. I'll be back after a BRB. I assume. Because I'm not done with you guys yet, just so you know. Not done with you guys. We got unfinished business, you and I. So stay gooned and stay happy. What are we gonna play for this section? There we go. Just a minute more, please. Hey guys, well, welcome back to the thing. I'm having a chocolate waffle. I've not been eating a lot of sugar, so hopefully this will get me more excited than normally. And boy, do we need that. I really like Yoshi Silent. It's a fun game. Not to stream. It's just a little bit. What's the problem with it? I want to show off all the areas to you guys. I just don't know where they are, and then I miss out on it. Oh, come in! Come in! Come. The reason I yell is because I don't. I yelled at him because my parents are in the kitchen, and I really wanted to close that door very fast. And just when I wanted to do that, he was like, "Oh, you're getting up? Let me dash ahead of you." Instead of actually coming in. So it does help if I say it louder. He knows it's real. It's for real then. I'm not just fucking around here. I need to recover a little bit. After that ungodly stream. Vicious giant dinosaur game. Vicious. Play as a fucking monster. And you fight even worse monsters. Like all these tactics against you and traps. Bloody traps. Turn your friends into foes. There's all sorts of nasty things going on. All sorts of war crimes in that game. But I'm glad we got past the fucking smug Mildes marching. Let me put it like this. If you march with Mildes, you march with Hitler. I'm not even sitting down, by the way. That's why I may sound a little distant, because I am. I'm not actually close to the mic. No, I am getting closer. Getting closer. We're getting closer, guys. Can you smell me? Let's get back to the thing. Should I switch avatars to the... No, I shouldn't. I have another PNG that's basically one of my avatars from the other channel. And that one might be fun to grow. I might pick that one, depending on who's around and who's chatting later on. For now, I'm just gonna pretend that I'm making the stuff for YouTube while I'm streaming it. Technically, that might be what I'm doing. Alright, so my next trick. So I played a game that I knew was gonna piss me off. And I kept going until I actually got pissed off. It happened a bit later than I expected. I'm getting better at this, not getting too pissed off and yelling too loud. What was the thing I yelled at the loudest? Like, I couldn't hold it in. I'm pretty sure it was at the cacti flower. I don't know why I don't remember that. I remember the fuzzies that make you dizzy. Then again, it's a fuzzy. And Fuzzies and I go way back. Speaking of, where is Fuzzy? Fuzzy Wuzzy, that is. I'm thinking of actually adding the sprite of the Fuzzy from Yoshi's Island too. Oh, no. There she is. It's spring, you know. It's a season where the rabbits go out to go to town on male rabbits. Or God knows, I think they pretty much hump everything. Oh, Zach, I should sue you for defamation. As if you're not the biggest whore out there with your booba out. At least I'm not showing any of my bits. They're on the bottom of my sprite. You never see them because I'm two-dimensional. And you got your crotch out there shoving it in the face of your audience, and you have them pay to grow it too. So you can shove it even more in their faces. Alright, she wrote me. I'm glad that that's a mainstay by now. He doesn't need the AI to read me on this channel. She does on Seth the Dragon. Here she just freestyles. And she's sentient on her own. I'm looking for... I'm looking for a sprite. Let's see if there's an animated version of that. Shall we browse the internet together? Shall we surf the internet together, children? Wouldn't that be cool? You like surfing and websites and stuff, don't you? We're gonna do it. Let's do it. That is not the internet. That is Lake Hylia. We'll look for Fuzzy Yoshi's Island, and not for this videos. By the way, why am I not here? Can anyone explain why I'm not here? I guess I could be here for a bit. Yeah, there's a whole scene that is like grow Zach, but a Watabo or Puffball, it's just Fuzzy. I'm actually not thinking of Fuzzy, I was thinking of Gusty. If that makes sense. It's not animated. Oh! Yes, this one is. Okay, okay. I got this. I got this. We can use this. We can milk this. It's very quiet, I remember. I wish that's the one reason I want a faster processor. Not the frame rates. Not actually being able to play games that have been released in the last 5 years without frame rate issues. Just so I fucking can start up YouTube faster. It loads like shit. Or is that just how it is? Is that just the YouTube servers? I took like a quarter cup of coffee and now I regret it. I think I'm gonna go back for another one. For chai. Apologize. Because I don't like BRBing upon BRBing, but sorry. Quarter cup of coffee was a mistake. And I will learn from that. It will not happen again. Where's my subliminal playlist thing that I wanted to add? No. No. I'm typing subliminal playlist. That's not what I mean. It was not a playlist. It was a playlist. It's one video. I really struggle with my... Oh, no, wait. Actually, I made a favorite for background music. It's not subliminal, it's liminal. Excuse me for using the ancient term. Very outdated. Yeah. Voila! Can you say that for music, even though it means like look over there? You just can't see the fucking music. Actually, this would be interesting to add. Hold on, you see what I mean. It's funny because I recently remember clearly removing this source from this scene after years of not using it, and now I'm like, yeah, let's use it. I'll show you in a second. Actually, how do we do this again? Is it? Wait. Okay, I thought I could do this fast, but I forgot how to do it. Let me check for a second. I wanted to get this in the background. So what type of source is this? A source I'm gonna copy paste. What about that? I guess this turned into a chill stream. That's what happens when you leave me by myself. Fuzzy's drowning. Good. Oh, she went off. Alright, Fuzzy. You stay safe. Actually, she is outside of the aquarium, I guess. She's in the clouds. That works. She's watching it. She's trying to... Good luck, Zach. I wonder how much oxygen is really in there for a big guy like you. Those bubbles are not gonna last forever, you know? This is watching me drown. Well, speaking of, I'm gonna replace Fuzzy 2, which for some reason I have here. That's enough fuzzies. I'm gonna add another sprite instead. Real Fuzzy. I know that's gonna upset Fuzzy Wuzzy, but that's the point. We have a long toxic relationship where we've been married for so long. Me and Fuzzy. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's small. Holy shit, it's small. Touch Fuzzy, get dizzy. I'm definitely gonna touch it every time I talk. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. Let's get Frogan out of the way. We got Fuzzy now. You bastard. That's not the real Fuzzy. That's a drug. That's a recreational drug with ice. Was that Fuzzy? Are you jealous of my new spouse? Alright, that's it. You can sleep on the couch tonight. This is a good backdrop though. Who the fuck is that midget behind me? Dude. If I was like a 2 feet tall, low poly Italian, I would be a fucking billionaire. Multi-billionaire. My content would be worth a lot more. And look at what the fucker is bringing. Nothing. He's giving nothing. It's not even masculine. If you heard that voice... He's not a fanboy, he's not masculine, he's nothing. He's just giving nothing, okay? Not feminine either. Nothing. Is Mario non-binary then? I guess he is. I mean, they are. Like, feminine voice, masculine kind of features. Yeah, in a way. It's just that he's so... I don't know. He lacks personality. Doesn't have a big personality. Go kill him, Fuzzy. Take your rage out on him. No, I think I'll go with Mario now. I've always wanted a tall stud like you, but I realized that you're just toxic and full of yourself, each and every inch of you. I'd rather be with this little garden gnome. Yeah, you pretend you like Mario, while I'm gonna pretend I like Fuzzy to make you jealous. This is how we heal our relationship, by making each other jealous. It works. You guys don't understand it works. We just know each other like that. Is there anything else new about the stream I want to talk about before I continue with the next segment? The next segment is not a gay little game that will piss me off, but that could piss me off. If I took it seriously, I won't, and I think I can't avoid it. Here's the pool rooms. And boy, did I like those basements with pools. Always did, even before that was a thing. Now, even before I realized it was in Super Mario 64, because I wasn't that intimately acquainted with it for a long time. Because I've forgotten about it. It's not a game I kept revisiting over and over and over. I have better things to do than just revisit the fucking 90s forever. Until I started streaming. What? Guys, did I gain 2 followers? It was 193. And I didn't see a single goddamn follow pop up at any point. I think the follower thing is just has lost its mind. I was 193. Let me check that really quickly. Let me just check that really quickly. What happened there? And give me my garden back. I want to look out. I want to be outside. I don't want to be in the pool rooms anymore. People are gonna goon for me. Think I'm some kind of entity. I'm gonna get some really weird freaks gooning for you. I know they exist, unfortunately. Sadly. Back to my stationary background. It doesn't take up too much hard drive space. Do you know how fucking expensive hard drive space is, by the way, now? And if I were to... Oh, Fuzzy likes it outside. Both of them do. The same hard drive I bought back in December 2023. Right now, same amount of data. Instead of going down or staying the same, it just went up in price. By a significant amount too. Like it's now 160. And it was maybe 100 20 for? It's absolutely insane. And it's across the board. I guess that hard drive space is not really expanding so fast anymore, or not at all. I think it's plateaued pretty much. How much it can shove in there, fit in there. So now it's all just supply and demand forever. You can no longer cheat. That means that streams are going to be really expensive to store. Maybe that explains why Twitch is nuking my VODs. So yeah, this is going to be fun for YouTube to store forever. And for me as well, unfortunately. And because of that, I don't have a moving background. Because if I have like my snowy background, some of you may remember it from the one stream I did that. That adds 20 gigabytes to my stream if I talk like against a snowy backdrop. That ain't cheap. I might as well just buy cocaine at that point for that money. I was just checking the amount of followers, didn't I? So, I don't trust this bullshit. I really don't. Because I didn't... Look, the last follower is actually my alt account. I don't trust... Now I'm talking. Sorry if you hear me. That's not what I asked! It's actually my... Why does it think I want to watch my own stream while I'm streaming? Twitch has updated its terms of service. I don't agree. What the fuck? You see, something did not update here. Because, yeah, someone refollowed me yesterday. And someone else followed me over a week ago. Another friend. Which I thought was already following me, but I guess they were a Fallen fan for a while, but now they're back. I'll be back eventually. So okay, yeah, I got 2 followers extra. It's not showing though. And what is that for? What am I paying that little widget in the top right corner for? That looks like a sunset in Yoshi's Island. By the way, I haven't verified, but I'm now pretty positive that Yoshi's Island is actually progressing across a 24-hour thing, or at least like from morning to dawn. Or night. I think by the end of World 5, it's nighttime. And World 6 is just all in darkness. I thought it was per world, but no, it's actually the entire game. There's a time span. I don't know why it didn't click with me. Maybe I knew that at one point. Now I don't. I now know it again. For the longest time, I forgot. For the longest time, I didn't know anymore. I'm gonna check my widget quickly. What's going on here? Why are we not showing that I was followed by Antoine and Lux, the devil? Lux the devil? Hold on. That is not my Lux. That is Norwegian Lux. I was like, why did Lux, who's actually one of my first followers, Luxy Cappuccino, why did he unfollow and refollow me, or did he make a new account? It's someone completely different. It's a completely different Lux. I forget sometimes that it's just a 3-letter combination. It's very popular for names people pick. No, that's not me. More fool me. I'm still checking now. Where is the whole... refresh cache. It still says Titan DD. It's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. So you might as well just fuck off. If you're gonna gaslight me into saying that I didn't have other followers outside of myself in the last 8 days. There was someone else following me. Alright, okay, back to normal stuff. Back to normal stuff. This is just... It's not even a show. This is just me having OCD and wanting to know everything that's going on. What is this part? Is this the final? I think it's the final room. Hold on, I'll show you guys. This is the final room, right? It should show here. Trapped in a dream. The fact that Toad is ghostly. I know it's like we have so inefficiently placed all the polygons in this game that we need to make Toad transparent. Like, what is the point even of that, by the way? Unless you talk to him, he stays transparent. Is he a hologram? Is there a story reason or a performance reason? Because performance-wise, it doesn't make sense. You're still gonna have to render him. Or is it that he is invisible, but he phases into existence the closer you get? This is a really good room, but it doesn't give me liminal, it just gives me bedroom. Without a bed. The bedroom's spooky. Like a room where you sleep. Unheard of. Guys, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to refill my cup for a second. Very, very quick BRB. Also, the clips are playing? I didn't even know. They're muted. They're behind this scene. My clips are playing. Behind this clip, I'm chewing out English Redditors for having bad teeth and stuff, like, and yelling at and talking about Giovanni's farts. Let me see actually what clip was playing. Monkey? It's the monkey clip. You know what? Watch the clips without any of the commentary. It's better. Monkey? One of my favorites. Inexplicably. There. I actually brushed my teeth as well. You know what? I had something stuck between my teeth today. And it was probably the worst thing that can be stuck between your teeth. Other than maybe a piece of glass. It was, I think the skin of a red pepper. Like a little bit of peel. The peel. It was between my molars, all the way in the back, and just trying to pull it out didn't work. Just brushing my teeth didn't help, and all the time it kept burning on my tongue every time it brushed against it. My mouth was on fire. So I had to actually floss it aggressively. That was not optional. I wonder if I don't... What the fuck is this? What is this smut content? By the way, speaking of smut content, it does suck. You're right. Are we back to this? Oh my fucking... No, there goes my gigabytes. There go my very expensive, hyperinflated priced gigabytes. No, we're not doing that. No more moving back around. That was a mistake. That alone, that probably took me half a hard drive. That's terrible for my encoder. Let me see. Get lost. But we can do some Gooner hypnosis fetish with that. What about that? You guys like that? How does it even go? I never watched that kind of porn. Just know it's a genre of porn. Where you go like hypnosis and you tell people, what would you tell people? Give me money, hit my Ko-fi, become part, or visit the other Ko-fi, Deity bro. No, Brocast, and become a member. Yeah, you pathetic gooner, give me money. Dumb little loser. I noticed you looking at my ass and the other things that shall not be named right now, because I think it will derail the chat. So that was my hypnosis fetish video attempt. That's how I imagine it, at least. As always, it just comes down to give me money, doesn't it? I was thinking, if I can actually ever fill up this bar, just as a meme, as my mom calls it. Yes, she does. As a meme, I will show feet. Not as like porn, you know? Not as titillating content, just as a funny thing. Because they're big and smelly, and that's funny. That's a meme, you know? You know my favorite song, Meme Shimama? You know Meme Shimama? You know Lahi? That song, it's a tribute to that song. Meme Shimama, Mama Shimeme. I've played it so many times on the stream. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'll do it again soon. Don't worry. It always comes back sooner or later. So yeah, it would be like that. If I ever fill up this kosher coffee, because this is the kosher coffee thing. I should stop saying coffee. It's not coffee. Coffee. For my kosher coffee bar. And keep in mind the non-kosher one is sitting at like 400 euros or something. I mean, it's been a while. It's been maybe half the year, but still. And this one is crawling like a snail. Because, you know, it's just a PNG, usually. And if it's not a PNG, it's just my face. People don't have face fetishes often. Unless they're into vor, but that's the problem. That's cannibalism, dude. Stop that. If I ever fill this up, I will definitely do something meme-worthy. With the feet. With the funny footsies, yeah. I should do that. Because but it would be a meme and not obviously something that could get me banned. Because if the intent was to titillate, it would not be. It would definitely not be right. I would never do that. Never. You have just been flinched, and now we move on. Here we go. Keep in mind though, my other coffee there that is less kosher. That does have some rewards, but it's completely it's outside of this channel's scope. Anyway, back to you. Back to you, nerd. Thank you, Zach. Let's go. God, I love these little extra lines. You have no idea how much time it took me to get the colors right for this. Not the background. That's not my work. It's not even my AI generated AI art. Someone else made it for me. They used all their tokens for that, and it was worth it. Well worth it. Clown music time, guys. I'm not sure about turning the music up too much. Let me know if it gets annoying. In this scene, you can see a selection of rides and shops available to you. This is just a demo, right? It plays automatically. I tried playing this game on easy mode, and I got my ass handed to me. And I still don't know what's the secret to running the park successfully, other than selling it off as fast as you can, because inflation is nasty, nasty, nasty. Does it have to be 3 letters? Well, we're confirming things with what is originally the Y button on a Super Nintendo controller, which definitely is a choice. Broly. That's what I'm gonna go by, Zach or Broly from Brolygoss, because I still like that name a lot. Because it's easy to tie the name Brolygoss to Deity Bro. I think. If you gotta call me something that is somewhat related to my channel name, you already got the bro part from the channel name, so it's just adding 2 letters. Confirmation is the X button, which is the triangle. That's absolutely... Whew. Oh my god. She hits different. She's built different. I want piss easy. Where's that option? Because I tried easy, and the moment you get sent to Ethiopia to start fucking Disney World over there, or Six Flags, everyone is just too poor, and I couldn't keep up, and I was just buried in debt. I'm gonna go a bit easier on the debt this time. I feel like the theme park guy tries to set you up for debt. Gotta remember, it's an American game. They like you raising your debt ceiling. But then, over the years, and they pass really fast, you'll see that, the inflation makes profit almost impossible. And your park gets worth less and less instead of more. So you can't borrow as much. You have to pay up your debt and see if you can still possibly sell it off, increasing the value of your park. Because just at some point you just get stuck. Unless you play your card rights early on and sell it off. I did get an opportunity to sell it off in the first year, and I just like, no, I'm just gonna play a bit here. Big mistake. Never stay longer in one place than you have to. I just wanted to play this like a demonstration of this game. And maybe, if you're with me here, to ease my audience into the idea of me playing more simulation games on the stream. Because didn't I show you guys the other time like this little list of changes I had in mind, and I forgot what half of them were. I think one of them was to be a bit more chill and less angry, which I failed because at the same time that I want to be like that, I know sometimes I'm just tempted to play a gay little game that will piss me off because, that's most of the games. Sometimes for variety, you gotta play something that will piss you off. But overall, I'm trying not to make that my main, like another like the Italian New Yorker thing. Don't want to be that, or the angry Scotsman thing all over again, just with a different accent. Don't want to go there. I think that was one of the resolves. Does anyone remember the rest? Because I sure as fuck don't. Oh, the other one obviously was I want to play mostly simulation games as like the main stuff in Baldur's Gate 3, but that's gonna be something I need to get back into first. It's a resolution, so it's not like you can immediately do that. Right, so more Sims games and more simulation games in general, especially looking into Roller Coaster Tycoon. But this is like a very primitive version of that, but at the same time also a very infuriating version of that. But I played this game as a kid, and I'm a little nostalgic about it, so I ended up playing this for a couple of hours, even though I knew I was getting stuck, and I fucked up. Couldn't help it. What a peaceful world if it's just like theme parks. What if the whole world was just theme parks and not countries and borders? Actually, that's not even the case here because you definitely have different taxes and inflation rates per country. But it just looks so nice, all borderless, and just theme parks instead of cities. This little happy places with clown music playing. What was the third resolution again? Other than putting stuff on YouTube from now on, it would really help if I actually wrote down some stuff. Let me check now. I'm sorry again, I get like that. But all good streamers, especially the ones that stream for 6 hours and then do you think they don't go on tangents? That's their whole bread and butter. By the way, I hope you guys enjoy the teal ball of the oddly end in the background, our Victorian manor, where we house all the himbos and drag queens and other queer icons from my NSFW server, which really is more. It's NSFW because it's just fucking insane, not because it's that spicy for some reason. Like I talked about it before. The whole server just was originally like, oh yeah, here people can post sexy screenshots and shit, and then over the years it became just memeing. And here's our beautiful Trixie Mattel. We can tell that from how she has a very petite, feminine height. And Katya, of course, Katya. Who could forget that? She looks a little red. This was she's had her rough days. I don't know, but this was supposed to be Hasanabi. And I think he fused with some other character. But he does have the right size. The one on the right. I don't know what the one on the left was. I think Grandfather Spider from Wizard 101. I wasn't the one that made these prompts, just a reminder, I didn't make these prompts. I also was not going to talk about this at all. I was just going to not acknowledge it, but you know what? I got distracted. Let me check. Yeah, more laid back. Less anger, less yelling. Cool. Stream incidentally, don't force it. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm sticking with that. And all I had to do was do less. Less rewatches. I didn't even put it in my overview last time, but I am doing less rewatches because going over my VODs, I got confused by just how many there were that were rewatches. And secondly, it's actually really annoying for me to do that. Because if I do live comments during the rewatches, I kind of want to preserve that. Then I have to crop every comment and put it together in a reel. And you just get some reel with random impromptu comments. But mostly for the archiving purposes, all these rewatches were annoying me. So there's gonna be less rewatches. Unless maybe something during BRB. Was there anything? No. No, I think I'm... Yeah, less JRPG stuff, because I pre-recorded JRPGs at some point, and it's just something I may do live, but again, filler content. Like, I want to focus more on simulation stuff. As far as pre-recorded goes, I guess that's the big one. Anything about the sussiness? I don't think so. Other notes are more for myself, like keep the recording rolling, because I always forget to hit record again if I had a break. Then I need to download the part of the VOD just for 5 minutes of content in a different encoder that I cannot just merge with my VOD again, with the recording. What's all this? No, I think that's pretty good. So I'll be playing some BG3 and sim games like Stardew and The Sims games, basically, for now, until Paralyze comes out. I'm definitely not gonna play Inzoi, by the way. Fuck that. I mean, I can't on this rig, but if I really wanted to, I'd get a new rig to play it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Too much AI trash, by the way. I just don't like that. Feel something stinky about that. Stinky. I'm a bit of a bitch about that. Not like based on principles. I just find it really bland. I say it's, you see me, like, I have a flexible moral stance on it. Like, there's a time and place for it. I don't feel like that time and place is in a video game like that. The AI should only affect the behavior a little bit, but not anything written or artwork. No. I can do that because I'm fucking broke. I wouldn't have paid for a background. Broke. But you know, I'm not turning a profit. I mean, I had to buy a hard drive for 160 euros just for my streams. The Twitch doesn't want to store anymore. In that sense, broke as in not being left with much. And actually, if I really subtract the costs of the hardware from what I make of tips and stuff, I'm not left with a lot. Which is fine, by the way. It's a hobby after all. I mean, it's fair that I pay for it. It's fair. What we were on about? Yeah, this teal ball, I wouldn't have commissioned an artist for 500 euros to paint a giant Hasanabe. It would have looked much better. But the gag is kind of that it looks crusty and weird. That was kind of the point, right? It is just AI crust in the more traditional sense when it was still funny. Absurdity at its finest. Beyond what even a human can produce. It's more artificial cringe intelligence, right? Am I right? Huh? Anyway. United Kingdom costs nothing because that country is bankrupt after Brexit. So you start off easy. 4% inflation rate means you got a little bit of time before you need to. You can sell it off. The loan is not that expensive. What about, so the next level, the that I didn't get past. And you know, I know you can cheat. There's a code to just buy whatever. Is this one? 10% tax after 8 years. And I definitely went through 8 years because there was no way out. I got buried in debt and inflation. Inflation rate is much faster, 3 times as fast as the UK. And it's also much more expensive to borrow money there, which sucks because in the beginning you kind of need money to research. So I'm thinking of just trying to make, not selling this one off as fast as possible, but I will sell off the second one as fast as possible if I get that far. Let's just see how far I get. Because my first experiment playing this was not good. It did not go anywhere. But this is mostly, again, just a little bit of variety. To give you guys something different from the usual. And also because I want to reinforce the idea that I'm now a simulation streamer. Again, like I used to be. Oh, I haven't told you guys, or shown you guys, right? But, let's go to YouTube for 1 second, and I'll show you my first stream for a moment. If I can find that. I'm very careful with what I'm typing into the address bar, because it's my main browser before I switch scenes. It's not giving me any suggestions. Oh, look at that! Guys, look what a fucking perfect recommendation. Why I regret buying Inzoi. As you should. I haven't bought it. I just seen people play it, and I was like, this is not for me. And even though I'm going to be the simulation guy once again, and then there's this one, and I'm already looking at my next BRB. Look, this is literally my BRB. The BRB music combined with the video I picked for it. We're gonna do more pool rooms. Is there gonna be water and everything? This is not cozy. What the fuck? Why did you pick this? You know what? This is still a good video. What is the music? Slow down. Okay, so it's slow down. Okay, it's not something that gets me copyright struck, I assume. I have to quickly switch to store this for the next time. I need BRB music. And I might be in half an hour for all I know, because I drank a fuck ton of coffee. Let me switch to my other account. I'm keeping some of my accounts a secret just in case I get targeted by crazy people. Let me show you. Alright, okay. This would be... This would be... Which playlist again? BGM, okay. There you go. There he is, bastard. We sure got past him again today. We sure got past him without even killing him. We fooled him, a little crap. Came beelining for us, went for our throat. We just jumped over him masterfully. Now back to the Deity Brocast. And my playlists. Wherever they are. I'll go straight into the studio. Because that way I have access to everything. Here's a new video. If you for some reason want to see my let's play of this, Divinity Original Sin Part 1 in the original, well, not original quality, but in higher quality than the stream version, which is also uploaded in the same playlist. You can watch this one. The other one has more commentary because it's paused now and then with live commentary over it. But this is the pre-recording. I recommend you watch either this one or the next one in the playlist. Where's the playlist? Do I actually just need to go to the channel after all? Now, in terms of playlist, YouTube is a massive improvement over Twitch. But it can still be a bit of clicking to navigate. It's still that at least you can actually have playlists here on your main page. That's not the case with Twitch. And it's also way slower to browse because for some reason they make these thumbnails fucking huge and they load slowly. Like everything on Twitch just loads. Like a really hard shit. I was looking for this playlist. Because look how far back the Sims stuff goes here. I'm gonna turn... You know what? Fuck this borders shit. Why do we have that? Okay, yeah. Pause. Pause for a second. I'm gonna put myself in the screen. But the growable version. There we go. So if you go back to my Twitch channel, there's some really old stuff there. This is from 2019, I think. That was like the first experiment with me streaming. And I have no idea what I was doing. On a technical level. And on the presentation level, because my voice was just vocal fry, I don't even want to show that part. I mean, you can watch it if you want. But I think I was just talking with vocal fry constantly. Then in 2020, though, like some of them don't remain up. 2020, I had a phase where I streamed for a friend. And we were like in a call. And this is all before I started streaming on Twitch. So for me, this is like a prehistoric era stuff. But you can see my origins, the sort of games I play. That's why I'm saying I'm definitely a simulation guy, even though you guys don't know it because it predates Twitch stuff for the most part.
Didn't say Zaprush this time either.
Then my first stream was actually the pre-recording of The Sims 4 that I rewatched.
Really rare one. The word of power
that I watched and then rewatched later.
Chat. But
Of
I don't see
when
notifications of anything like a follow.
the farming expansion came out. What is it called? Cottage Living.
It's just how we do things. We do them.
It's a lot of build mode stuff though. I will say Sims 4 is not that interesting. I'm not gonna go back to just playing Sims 4 and build mode stuff. That's just if I'm lazy, okay? You see me play that, you know I'm feeling fucking lazy.
I guess it really is 24 hours. It will probably coincide with how long this
But yeah, look, I'm actually the simulation guy after all.
gonna be. Pause.
Not that I actually play the game that much. But even if we take away the Sims 4, which is like 90% build mode stuff,
You didn't say Zaprush.
and rants and tangents,
No.
I did play a lot of games in the simulation genre altogether because look, there's a whole playlist for that too. Let's ignore the Sims for now and just go back to this. Flower Bowl, and I don't really care about anything else too much. And that's just the stuff that
first
stayed
one,
published. Some of that didn't.
I think this is actually
And something got blocked too for God knows what reason. Maybe because I watched 5 seconds of a children's show, a Belgian children's show from the 1980s again.
Hey guys.
I recently even published this. Should I bring this one back? Got some seeds.
I dig.
Is this game still getting updates, or is that game finished? Like I could
There's not that
really see this game going places. Like if it just got endlessly updated. I only played it for a bit though. I might return to it if it was still relevant. Like Stardew Valley just never stopped being relevant. Blessed Plastic Dog. I want to return to that game too, but I'm looking for a good excuse to do it. And I don't. I mean, I need the kind of good banter for that because the ducks are not doing much. So maybe one day if I have something really interesting to talk about, unlike today, we didn't prepare anything, I'll do it over some duck spawning. Now that I've proven to you guys, I have more simulation games, play more simulation videos than ever. This is aside from The Sims, right? So I'm the simulation guy, and now we're returning to that. Return to the scheduled programming. Don't ask me what that is. You saw nothing. Yeah! Time flies like an arrow. We need this. Ignore the music. Ignore music. It's just the soundtrack of my stream. This is dumb. This is bad. Let's start over. I wasted time there. And then in the beginning, you cannot afford to waste time. It's the 3rd of January. All I did was open a menu. Tickets. I want more for this empty park. I'm gonna charge at least 65. By the time I'm open, they will pay that. Research. I want my fry stand. That's a big seller. Also, don't buy the Coke stand because that one for some reason only sells when you're in the Sahara. Otherwise, people are never thirsty. I maxed the research cost, but I'm gonna try and be a little bit less extreme this time. By the way, I don't know what I'm doing. Everything is experimental. I just know it didn't work last time when I got completely stuck in Africa. Don't worry, there will be other irritating songs that will get stuck in your head very soon. Probably should have muted the mic while I did that. So let's start out with a store. We need this. It's gonna be a big money maker. Look at that, it's addictive. There's ducks. Wasn't I just talking about ducks? That's a sign. That's a sign right there. I know it looks like it's turned to the right, but everything is basically facing the front. Only the duck is kind of turned to the side, but it's not like they can access it from there. Access it, no. Only then you give them the option of a ride. Let's go for the most exciting one. Or maybe the reliability, because this is gonna be around for a while. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna make the ghost train more exciting just by speeding it up. No! Why did you put it there? This is awful. Why did I put it there? You can't move it after the fact. That's the worst part. You put it down, that's it. Alright. Maybe they'll go to the duck stand again. Or just make them walk past it. I feel like I fucked it up already. You know what? I feel like I fucked that one up already. I fucked that one up. Do it faster. We're speedrunning this time. Let's just put it away a little bit more, you know. There. Now, I don't know any good tactics. I'm just fucking around. I just also know that the game is very basic. In not even showing you where the rides go exactly. It can be very punishing too. Put it down in the wrong spot, or your store is in the wrong spot. Too bad, you just wasted your money. And you can't, guess what? You can't really afford it as much as you want to. Oh, I forgot the research money. How is my balance actually going up? That's curious because I didn't make any money whatsoever. So we're just gonna have more rides or another store. I think if you put on too many stores, that's too expensive. Let's go with a cheap option here. They're gonna think you're turning too much of a profit even if as you're going bankrupt. They're still gonna say, oh no, you make too much money. No, I tried to make too much money. Not the same thing. So beautifully aligned. Don't worry, we'll be selling this shit off anyway as soon as we can. Or maybe after a year or two. I feel like this is enough. It's always very cheap to get that thing, so I might as well. There you go. I don't think they're gonna live for this park yet. So the castle, well, we can make the castle a little bit more exciting, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm also gonna drop down some, at least one handyman. So another weird thing, a quirk about this game is that if you hire your guys early, they'll stay cheap forever. Their wages don't go up with inflation. So it's better to hire them all in year one. Which I will do towards the end of the year. They're still paying it. They're actually paying this. They're lapping it up. It's two people that just lap this bullshit up. That's right. Alright, I wanted to make this a little bit less slow and boring. Go all the way up. As a kid, I just liked exploding things. I just like to tune up the rides that are unreliable and never repair them. You know what I really want to do though? I want to fucking zoom the fuck out, but there's no way to do that, obviously. How is my research going? Like shit. Oh, like shit. I'm not gonna tune anything for these stores. You know what though? Maybe a little bit. Just you know what, doesn't matter. Just a little bit of a price increase. Just a little bit of a price increase. It's all about their winning chances, not about what they pay to keep them addicted. I don't even know if that's true. Now this might have been smarter to put somewhere else. What did I research? Oh, another snooze fest. No. No. Excitement, poor. Ghost Train is still the OP one. That's the one I need. More stores. That's something they keep spending money on. So let's say I make the exit for the ride here instead. If I can. I had to look up how to do this last time, by the way. It's very unintuitive. No. Not that. Connect to this. That's it. There's a good little consumer. I'm not gonna buy the cola shop. Fuck that one. Fuck that one. Right? Because it's not a warm country and people don't drink in temperate climates. That's a fact of this reality here. You know what else I can do? Or should I just not spend money on all the cheap shit and just wait a little bit? In November, I'm also gonna hire all my other staff. Which is about now. It's already November. Time flies. A single visit to a park costs these people 2 years of their lives. And the sad part is it's this park of all things. We need about 3. 2 clowns should be enough. Is it though? I don't know. Last time I thought it was enough, but people didn't like my park. The fuck if I know. Now let me also check for some cheap decorations and shit. Yeah. Because this helps me with the ranking, and the ranking helps with how many people come to your park. And they're fucking cheap, so it's easy to actually get some points in that department. So this will probably reflect well on my park, just having a couple of trees. Gives people some oxygen. Is there anything else that we can put down already? Nothing else that is addictive? No other gambling addictions? No other rides yet? You know what? It's gonna get more expensive in the next year, so might as well buy some shit like right now. Bad excitement, poor. This one takes up so much time. Reliability very good, excitement very bad. That's even worse than a tree. Let's just put a tree down then. And if it looks like shit, that's just because the game doesn't give me time to really think about it. There's no separate build mode that freezes time. Is there nothing else? Let's get the balloon store. Now that it's still cheap. It's gonna be very simplistic, the layout. You want to buy out your land? Not yet. Not for this one. Or should I? Maybe next year. I want to at least do one thing 1 year more in this land. I know this land is not gonna bankrupt me, unlike the next one. I think I'll be able to get more next year. Number one in every fucking regard except for satisfaction. Well, there were barely any people to satisfy. So there's that. More to feed the gambling addiction. More ducks too. What have I researched? A new feature. Oh, a new type of tree has been researched. We went to the Amazon forest and we found a new type of tree we can transplant. But not new attractions, they just give you barely any. I guess it just goes to show just how fast you need to fuck off. Do we even need more trees? I was already pretty high up in that regard. I'm not sure which regard it was exactly in the end charts, but I don't think it has to do with satisfaction. For lots of little exploders, I read. Because some things do explode. Not the maze, though. Even though I would love to see the maze explode. It simply doesn't break down. Yeah, this one... You know what? I'm gonna make the treehouse fast. Look at them. Is there a mechanic in there that just shakes them around? Or it's just... They feel the need to move their head around faster, to look around faster. Definitely very exciting stuff. Oh, what did the little bitch say? What is ready? What is ready? Oh, they want this one. They're gonna want this one. I gotta put this one somewhere easy to access. Sorry, this is no longer a valid route. They don't like that, so I gotta be fast. It's just crazy that the simulation game would have no build mode that freezes time. I mean, even back then, I'm pretty sure it's just the Super Nintendo version that did that. There we go. And now we let them crawl and make money, make us money, because I want money. And sell out this. I want to stay in England. Maybe I would rather be in Ethiopia than England. Look at them rotate. So if I make the rides faster, it's more excitement, but they break faster. That's why I got like 3 mechanics. Damn, I really didn't have to waste so much money on research. I will, however, tweak this to exploit the people more. I'll keep that. It's not that addictive, is it? Decrease the price cost, increase the price, the winning percentage. I only got it because it was cheap and because it was available. Anything else that we can do? Anything else that we can quickly put down? Oh, this one fucks. This one is... You know what? You know what? I don't think it's gonna get much better for this world. They don't have that many exciting things. Unless there is. The water chute. The water chute. More addictions to feed into. By the way, these tickets prices are stupid. I need to make more money. I was number 1 in the voting. Number 1st in the voting. Do I even need to buy more? Do I even need more? Really? What's cheap? What is cheap? 8,300. I'm not gonna pay fucking 27 fucking thousand. This is not cheap. It looks cheap, but it's not. I'm just gonna put down a maze. Increase more prices. Increase the price more for this boring ass attraction. Is there anything else that's gonna be researched? Otherwise, I'm just putting down a maze and call it a day. Something's already broken. You're leaving in droves. Leaving in droves. 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 Just for a salon. No, I'd really like some good rides. Yeah, I'll put this down because it looks so good. There is no queue. There's no room for a fucking queue. Hold on. Now there is. I'm glad at least the roads don't cost me money. Maybe they do, I don't know. They're willing to pay more, yes! Because I got this beautiful cheap maze that nobody cares for. Make the maze faster for maximum excitement. I think I'm done buying shit though. Because if I stay here for too long, the inflation is gonna cut into my profits too much at some point, and nobody wants to buy my park anymore. How's this going, by the way? I haven't even checked. It's only going down. Look at the park value, dude. If I get the opportunity, I will sell the whole thing. Sell it off, sell it quickly. Ahead of its time, just, you know, exploiting the fuck out of it and then selling it off again. Before it gets really bad. Faster. But shorter. Because that way, they get spend more money on the shops and stuff. That's my logic. I don't know if that's true for the game. That actually matches their logic. But you know, this could do with a little less excitement. That maze is so fast. It could definitely do with a bit less excitement. Guys, I'm going to piss while this runs. Hopefully that stupid castle explodes. And that little... little insults. Sorry, moron's ass. Who's number 1?
Who's the biggest? Doesn't actually say size as well. Does it say biggest?
I don't want to. Nobody gets to be bigger than me. So can I sell it off now and make a good profit? Because that would be great. Frog Worlds, it's fucking number 6. I actually said somewhere in the middle of the list before. You know what's a real shame? None of these parks can actually survive until 2025. Not with the inflation rate that is in this game. And I think that's realistic. It's unfortunately very realistic. At some point, Walt Whiny will still be around, and the rest of them will all be bankrupt. They'll just been bought up by the same oligarchs. Because you gotta keep selling. Alrighty. Richest, biggest, number 2. Ooh. Rowdy Ross is bigger than me. Pleasant. Frog World has caught up with me. My value of the park at least has gone up. But nobody wants to buy me out. Oh shit. Oh shit. My balance is down too. Shit. I thought this was the winning strategy, but my balance is down too much. So I gotta keep researching now. I feel like they still want to pay more for this quality part. They want to pay more, I know it. I thought this was gonna be the end of the UK stuff, the UK saga. I may stop after UK and then continue next time. You make too much money. I'm not. I can't even sell the part. I thought this was going to be my winning strategy now. Just keep it small and sweet. I'm not going to spend a fucking dime. Let's see if the money goes up. Why is he not saying I'm a shrewd businessman? Let's try 80. Only one person came in that bus. Why? I was number 2 in the voting. I was number 2! And last year I was number 1. Guys. Is this game even fucking possible? I've just researched some fucking shit for my... You know what I think? You do unlock things a little faster if you put in more research money, but it's not worth it. Because it's not that fast. This is the last fucking year I can afford to buy this shit. Are you guys not entertained? He doesn't look entertained after wasting money in the ducks. Stupid fucking ducks, by the way. We need this. This one they love. Which one is better, actually? What you can make like 30 profit here, and this is about... This is way better. I should have left some entrance, something at the entrance. Some room there. No. Why is this even possible? Why did they let me do that? Why did they let me do that? They should have said, no, there's no way you can enter this because there's some fucking lake in front of the entrance. That was a waste of money. Or seen one. And now the lake and everything is gonna be more expensive than ever. But I really hate the mechanic that you just cannot keep up with the inflation rate no matter what. If you can call that a mechanic. Maybe I should make it easier for them. There's a lot of twists and turns to get there. There's a lot of twists and turns to get there. Huh? There a faster way? How about you don't go to the exit just because I remove a road, or is that not the problem? I wish I could just point an arrow and they actually would walk in and be forced to buy something. But unfortunately, they would just get frustrated, I think. God, they hate me. This game hates me. This is the easy mode, and I'm losing money. Look. Bleeding. What is the right price? I really don't know. I did find it that far too few people are visiting. Just one person. That can't be good. That can't be good. Why does the stupid hat guy not say anything? Why does the Monopoly ripoff guy not say anything? Come on, just how pathetic does my price need to be? At some point he said they were willing to pay more. Well, we'll see if they come in bigger drops now. They come in. Still just one fucking person. So what does it matter then? I guess it's just broken. The game is just broken. There's no way to fucking make any money. I got all these shops. Still losing gold. Still losing money. Shouldn't my balance go up? Look, money out is lower than money in, so why is balance going down? Because of wages? Maybe? Doesn't make sense. I don't understand this game. And there's no comprehensive guide for it either, as far as I'm aware. Because there's supposedly not much to it. She wants something to drink. Well, when I put down a Coke stand, they don't want to drink anything. Why doesn't the stupid hat guy give me any more tips? Did we already research everything there is, too? You know what, fuck it. Because I have a feeling we're gonna flop anyway. I'm gonna put down more stores. It's the only way to milk that one customer we get. And there aren't even any cool rice that we haven't already got. This one is overpriced as hell. Let's try something. I mean, you gotta try something. He didn't say I'm losing money though. I can raise prices. Alright, sources suggest. You are the source, by the way. I should have waited. What's the observatory cost? 12,000, 16,000. Would it have been cheaper? Nah. So fuck that then. Huh? Go faster. But take less time so people buy more stuff. Go faster. Explode for all I care. It's corner of the park, even if something explodes, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be chill. Can still go up? Alright. I would suggest that too. I really like that idea. I really like that suggestion, dude. I don't know if it's a good idea. Everything is connected. What if they're missing out on some fun attractions? Yeah, go up. Just a little bit. Well, do they think it's too expensive or what? More. More little fools. I just dropped in a charge. Of course you do. Instead of getting bigger and better and more successful, you actually get worse and worse every year. My park value barely increased. My balance decreased by a lot more. So conclusions, you should just... You know what? I mean, my expenses decreased. What did I actually use? Oh well. I'll try it one more year. If it doesn't go up now, I swear to God. I'm gonna be very upset. I'm just gonna quit. And we're gonna play a real game. Not today, but you know, next time. He's gonna blow up the castle. And fire all the repairmen. Gonna go bankrupt. There you go, go in there. Have some fun. Is anyone coming in? What the? Ha! I should absolutely fucking fire you. He's just standing outside. That's not work. He's just smoking. And he's been standing there for not just for like 5 minutes or something, just for months on end. Shit, this is gonna be a gay little game after all. Gonna be one of those gay little games that people will be willing... Even... Are they though? Because I don't see it. Balance is 83k now. Did it go up? Am I a shrewd businessman yet? He hasn't said that once, even though I followed his advice at every turn. Yes, maniacs. Get excited. Get all pumped up. And go to the gift shop afterwards. There's just no way they can pass... They can go anywhere without passing by shops. Because there's like a 2-to-1 shop to attraction ratio. Do we have more shops now? Let's just weigh me one more shop. One more little shop. What can it do? What bad can it do, huh? The actual gift shop. They love the gift shop. But is it gonna pay itself back? That's my concern. We got a water chute, right? Do we already have a water chute? I don't know if we do. I did put on pretty much everything. Hey, it's fun. It's fun for everyone. It's not just like me seeking a profit because the actual rides are too expensive. It's fun. Does this serve a purpose? Kinda does. Alright. Are we still turning a profit at all? All right, so another note, let someone buy out the land in the first year, because actually trying to build a park is not worth it. I could have just sold it and gone to the next level instead of bleeding money and losing it. Just sell it in the first year. Don't try and actually build a park in a theme park simulator. This is more like stock investor simulator. There was an actual stock market in this game in the PC version. Maybe that would have added some option to make money that is much needed. Right now it's just pretty cynical. Yeah, money is coming in. Great. Some money coming in. Barely. And meanwhile, I'm just dropping in the charge every year. Because all these fictional, non-existent parks they can't afford. Things that I can't for their non-existent fantasy money. So, there's that. Beautiful park though. I really like building it. But it's not rewarding. Should have sold the ground. The empty fucking ground would have yielded more profit because I got it for nothing. Kind of interesting, like they didn't really care to think it through, how this game plays, how the game flow. But the more you know. It's broken. Having 3 repairmen I don't regret though. There's always like just have them do nothing for a bit. Coconut shy. Shy, they say. Are you shy about these nuts? I thought there might be more. But they're gonna hate me if I put down even more shops, I think. Dude, I could not turn this fast enough, so I feel like my expenses went up compared to last year, even though I barely bought anything. And my balance went down again. So they're really fucking strangling you to death. Like, they want you to... They're not telling me this, but I'm going bankrupt very slowly and wasting my time. No? I don't want to delete it. I want to delete the game. I think I've seen enough of the game to know that it's like poor mechanics. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Still, it was a little bit of clownish fun, but it was starting to get annoying. Because you're not actually investing in the park for profit. The more you invest and the more time you spend on it, the more time, the slower you go bankrupt or the longer you take. It's just a longer road to bankruptcy. Best way is still to sell it in the first year and move on. Great mechanics. We love that. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in for this Teal Ball Part 2. And remember, if you are an SIM, you know what I mean? To join the other server that I made. That's really good. It's really good for being, if you're yellow, you know what I mean? A yellow person. And on that note, I'll see you guys around. Smell me later. Goodbye.